let's bring in Charles Johnson and Coltin Cole. Charles, Coltin, how you guys doing, my man?
Good, baby. Good.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, well, welcome to the show for the first time, Charles. We are, one of the leading slap-specific organizations here, and we hear you and Coltin have bonded together to bring, a new and innovative event to the table. So, talk to us about what's going on.
Hey, well, we decided to put on an event here in St. Louis called Icon Battlegrounds. It's going to be the premier promotion in St. Louis, I believe. We have a lot of talented athletes that will be signed up to compete in different competitions, one of which will be the Icon Smack League. Our matchmaker, Coltin Cole here, has done a great job at finding some talent regionally to participate that you guys may or may not know of. And it's going to be a great night, man. We're just excited about becoming a promotion that can put out new talent and smack, in the slap league, in the slap world, and, create new opportunities.
I mean, you know what? I think this is phenomenal. Give more opportunities for more people to get into the sport. I mean, being a veteran of the MMA game like yourself, what has made you to want to get into more of the business side, event promotion, etc.?
I've always been a guy that wanted to create opportunity, and I knew how hard it was, coming from St. Louis. It's a sports city, but we have never really had a huge market. We have the Cardinals and the Blues and the Rams at one point on the professional stage, but I think right now the city's in a great place for MMA to have a promotion. It's had mixed martial arts promotions, but not like a show like this. And so for me, I want to spotlight the jiu-jitsu, as we've seen with the Craig Jones Invitational and ADCC, IBJJF. Jiu-jitsu is huge in the world, but the Craig Jones Invitational showed that people will show up and show out for, jiu-jitsu athletes. So that was pretty cool to see as an athlete. And then, for myself, coming up, I always appreciated people giving me an opportunity. And I always said when I got to the point in my career where I was able to do that, I was going to find a way to make it happen in the city that I'm from for these. It's so many talented people in St. Louis, but like the Midwest in general, I think is primed. It's primed. It's the hub for smack, right? It's the hub for slap fights, and so it's primed for Icon Smack League to come out here and just showcase new talent, and create some exposure for people.
Awesome, man. Yeah, just give clarification for the viewers here right now of all the sports that'll be represented in this one event.
Yeah, so we'll have jiu-jitsu matches, and we're gonna throw our hand into some pillow fighting. If you guys have witnessed the Pillow Fight Championships on YouTube, they have a rule set, a format. We're gonna adopt that, and we're gonna showcase some big name influencers in that, and have some fun with that. And then, if anyone watched Physical 100 on Netflix, we're gonna have some strength-based competitions for fun for the crowd, some and some donations going on to push for getting some new kids. Sponsor 1 year of jiu-jitsu for some new kids into the sport. So we just really want to get a lot of exposure for jiu-jitsu, but also put on a family friendly event that's community building and create opportunity. And why not do that for guys competing in slap fights who all they need is someone to see them most times, right? So many times in my career, I say I just need people to see me, so I know how valuable it is of someone seeing you or hearing of you from someone and you get an opportunity. And so those things are what I try to specialize in nowadays when I speak about people.
My man, so we've got jiu-jitsu, we've got a strength component, we've got slap. Do we have any other sports represented? Are you gonna have MMA matches, Muay Thai?
No fighting, no Muay Thai, no boxing. We're gonna keep it to that, family friendly, fun event, and you'll have smack fights on there for the combat aspect of it. And I really want to showcase, that and create opportunities within that. And then the jiu-jitsu is the main thing. We have UFC athletes, we have high level guys ranked in the world like Haisam Rita coming in. We're just excited, man. It's going to be a great event. We have a lot of athletes and competitors that are excited as well.
Awesome, man. Very, very cool. Colton, great to hear that you're involved in this as well. So you're the matchmaker for this particular event. Let's talk about how many matches you're hoping to have, and potentially some of the guys that will be on the event.
Yeah, Charles came to me, with his idea and his promotion, and he's a guy, that I supported early in his career. I trained with him, probably 10 years ago, and um, uh, I just know when he has something set on his mind that it's going to be something good. So yeah, I hopped on board when he asked me. Kind of needed guidance, which I get it. Like being from the MMA world and jiu-jitsu and all that. One of the reasons kind of why I wanted to do power slaps when it first came out, I wanted to understand it. Instead of bash it, I wanted to understand it. And our way to understand it is to hop in and give it a shot. You know what I mean? So when he asked me to, get some matches up and help guide him, to the rules. And then as we started talking more and more, we started, creating that vision. It's like Power Slap now has so many people. There are guys waiting in the wing and training to get on that stage. It's not like it was, even when I started, where Power Slap has to invest in these guys, and then you don't really know who you're getting. They don't really have a league that they could pull from with like their unified rule set or anything like that. And I think we could kind of, we can give them the opportunity to see some of these guys that are applying before they invest in them and see how serious they are with it. See their power, their strength, and stuff like that. But I was rambling on. What was even the question?
Oh, good, man. Yeah, just how you got involved and
yeah, that's how about kind of.
Awesome, man. So how many matches are you planning for? And do you have anybody specific who I may just throw up in the comment section that is going to be taking part?
Yeah. So Charles wanted for sure too. We have a super heavyweight matchup between two extremely talented super heavyweight MMA fighters. One being from St. Louis that wanted to reach his hand in, so we knew we had to get him on there. And then we have Jordan Red Rocket Rogers, formerly known as Red Rocket, is now Big Red in there. And
Slap News exclusive.
Yeah. And
yeah.
So you want me to just say the matchups or
just keep going, buddy?
Yeah, we might as well at this point. Look, we got Jordan Rogers. You guys know who that is, and Colton's done a great job at communicating with these guys, getting these guys on board, letting them know what we're gonna do. So right now, we got Jordan Rogers and we have Rodrigo Contreras, the Mexicutioner. Those guys are going to showcase in a very high level slap fight, at middleweight, which is probably the premier weight class from what I've in discussion with Colton. He believes that's probably one of the toughest weight classes to compete in, that has some of the toughest guys, So two guys that, very well could be on Dana White's Power Slap right now, but we're gonna showcase those two guys, and then our two unlimited guys in our new weight class, unlimited, the big boys. We have Charles Rogers, not UFC, but mixed martial arts veteran, multiple MMA fights, super talented and athletic. Walks around probably about 320. So Charles Rogers, the Samoan Nightmare. versus I'm sorry, Ryan Gilbert. Ryan Gilbert, also another big boy, probably walking around 340, 350 right now. And just multiple, I think more than 10 MMA fights as well under his belt. And so two guys who are not afraid to get in the cage, so they're definitely not going to be afraid to slap each other. And that's going to be two super athletic, unlimited weight boys putting on a show for y'all.
Awesome, man. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing it in the chat, but there's probably 4 or 5 different strikers that want to get involved in some capacity. Coltin, where can these guys reach out to you if they're interested in potentially getting on this card or a future card?
Yeah, I mean, reach out to me on Instagram, and then we could discuss things through email. I could send out the forms, stuff like that, because Charles expressed kind of a vision to get all these multiple sports that he's showcasing on November the 9th into separate events. And I can tell you right now, from the feedback that I've gotten just off Facebook, I mean, we've got some pretty serious MMA athletes and stuff reaching out that want to be a part. So, I mean, for us to put on an extremely high level, high production slap fights, I think it's in a lot near future than we even expect, because I'm essentially creating almost a whole roster of unsigned just
Talent,
guys.
hype. Let's go.
Charles wanted for sure 2, maybe 3. I can give him 6. You know what I mean? But it's kind of just what makes the most sense at this venue. It's at Ballpark Village, so it's right next to the St. Louis Cardinals Stadium. It's a big venue. Getting the right matches for his first one, and also getting localer guys that can help carry the event as well is important. But yeah, we got just hit me up on Instagram.
Just message us on at Icon Battlegrounds _. All right. The page is Icon Battlegrounds _. All right. So follow the page, shoot us a message there. We'll get back to you. We both check it. We'll get back to you as soon as possible, and we'll send you an email. So we can get your information. And if you're fit for what we're doing, we'll be happy to have you. We're happy to have you. We're happy to create opportunity for everyone. This event, like he said, this event in particular is going to be our annual event. So it'll have all these different formats of competition on it. But we do plan on doing a slap only event at some time in the very near future. And so right now we just have to put all our ducks in order, get our roster together, start creating these things so we can put on a full event for you all.
Yeah, gentlemen. I mean, in the spirit of time, I only have time for one quick question, but thank you guys for coming on. Obviously, big again for us here. This is massive. For those in the chat, I'm not sure which of them you can and can't see, but they're going crazy as we expected them to. For questions that we have, I know there's a lot of questions about live streaming and things like that from the viewers. The date, we'll push all of that stuff out on socials. We're also going to be going live, maybe multiple times, maybe one time with Charles, with Coltin, to talk more about the event. So we'll get all that information to you guys as it becomes available. But my question is, when you guys look at your long-term vision for this, you talk about, having slap only events in the future. Is your intent long-term to become sort of like a feeder league for the mainstream, power slap being the giant that it is now long-term?
Yeah. So our mission is to, discover, nurture, and launch new talent, and the whole goal is to create opportunity for these guys, man. We want y'all to get paid. I don't want you to stay at home fighting for chips with me, man. We're going to get you on here, and as we grow and we can pay you more, we will. But at the same time, I want to create opportunity for you guys, put you guys on a national stage, You know, Icon Battlegrounds is gonna be great regardless. It's gonna be a great show regardless, and you always have it as a home, and you always be welcome. You know, but we're gonna create a roster, and it's about a team, it's about environment, you know, and it's about you guys being taken care of. So that's what we focus on first, and our goal is to nurture that talent, grow it, and send you guys off like newborn babies. You know, new birds into the world. You know, and get some exposure for you guys on the national scene, and just create an opportunity for you to change your lives. You guys see these guys like Lane changing his life, you know, Lane Veerness, you know, the what's the with the crazy Hawaiian, right? I was messaging him a couple of days ago. Maybe he said if he's free, he's gonna make it to the event, you know, so he'll be there. But you know, guys like that have changed their lives, to the trajectory of their lives, you know, and creating an opportunity for them to be proud of something and take care of their family. And if we can facilitate that for you all, we would love to, you know. So that's the whole goal for Icon Battlegrounds, and as we create this slap promotion.
It's definitely something too, like with combat like veterans like myself, you know what I mean, that this is new to. This is something that I wish I had local before doing power slap, right? Because a guy like me that you know has you know my issues, you know, with the fighting, the slap fighting aspect. When I get up there, I just want to fight. You know, this is a way for guys to come in and really hone their skills and to be more active. You know, because you know, like I know, like me being a power slap, I want time on the stage so I can grow and get better. You know what I mean? And this is a way that you know guys can come in and do it and kind of really work those skills so when they get to that next level, they're ready. You know what I mean? And that's what we want. Just people to be ready and get paid like they should be for it. You know.
Yeah, the ultimate goal, man. That's the ultimate goal, man. Catch the eye of Dana White, you know, pave a way for these guys to join Dana White's Power Slap. You know, that's the ultimate goal, you know, and we're happy. We're happy to be that for people.
Awesome, guys. We appreciate you joining us. Hopefully this is the first of many updates we can get along the way. If you guys get some major development news, you're welcome to come on anytime. Just reach out and we'll keep the ball rolling. One last one for you. I know you dropped it once, but can you drop the social handle one more time for
Yep,
the
I
event?
was just about to do that, baby. Yeah, so make sure you guys follow us on Instagram at Icon Battlegrounds _, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Just message us there. And we're in the process of creating the other socials as well. So right now, just reach out to us via Instagram, Icon Battlegrounds _.
Sounds good, guys. Great talking to you. We'll be back soon, okay?
All right,
guys.
fellas.
Appreciate it.